It is Paul here again with my channel Value Flips, coming to you with another reselling video. And before we head out shopping, let's go over a few sales that I've had in the last few days. Sold this Cutco knife block. So Cutco is an amazing brand to be looking out for if you guys see it in the wild. This is just the knife block, and value on these varies. It depends how many slots, so you can count how many slots are here. I paid $7 for this. I got it. It was in great condition from Value Village about 3 months ago. Ended up flipping it for $25 plus shipping. So again, not big profit here, but still a good name to flip, and made a few dollars. Sold this lot of GI Joes. My cost on this lot was $112. I got this in a charity auction about 4 months ago. Ended up selling them for $200 plus shipping. So I didn't make as much as I wanted to on these, but I still made some okay profit. Got a sale going out. This is a Busila felt kit, kind of like not cross stitch, but an art kit, and it's Santa's vintage car. This is a pretty good one, a pretty rare one. I got this out of Value Village about 3 months ago. I paid $4.50 for it. Ended up flipping it for $54 plus shipping. So great flip here, and it's going all the way to Hawaii. So what a great sale. Sold these 1970s Coca-Cola flower glasses. I got these at a thrift store about 4 months ago. Paid $6 for the three of them. Ended up selling them for $15 plus shipping. I had them listed for 20 and somebody offered me 15, and I decided to move them. So made a few dollars, not the greatest sale, but nevertheless made some money. All right, we are starting out at a Salvation Army, and I'm looking through these board games and not finding a whole lot, but I did find some software. Yes, some old box software from 1999, the Deluxe Linux operating system. Wanted $6 for it. I think I could get at least $50 for this. It's new, like the seal's never been cracked on it. So very cool find. I like selling older software, and I have done really well selling, software from the late 90s. Definitely something to be always looking out for. Head over the dishes, looking for some mugs. Some mugs are worth some good money. And I'm not seeing much, but on the bottom here, I do see kind of a different pattern. And this is Mikasa, and it's Bob Van Allen design. Kind of rare. They wanted $5 for it. It's like a vegetable bowl. I hesitated on it. Probably could have got at least $20 to $25 for it. I just didn't think it was worth the hassle, and it probably would have sat around for a while. So decided not to take it. And here I am at Salvation Army. On the top here of this rack, they actually had some toys, and they have this golden tea sitting here. They wanted $15 for it, but I had a coupon, so I'd only pay $12 for it. They sell anywhere from, I've sold them as high as $35. So if it's in good condition, it's definitely something I will pick up. Checking out more dishes now at a different store. And I actually found this. This is a champagne bucket. It's Cordon Rouge. It's made in France. It's aluminum. They wanted $3.99 for it. And there's actually some pretty good, there's a pretty good sell-through rate on it. I should be able to at least get $25 plus shipping for it. So that will be a pickup for me. And then I head over to the game section, and I do end up finding a couple games. And there's a Perudo dice game that I found. I had to pick it up real quick because there was people around me. And so here's the Perudo game. This is a dice game. Sell-through rate's pretty decent on it. They only wanted $3 for it. It is complete in there. I've sold this game before. I should at least be able to get between $20 and $30 for it. And it also comes in a tin, and if you can find the tin, it is worth a lot more money with the tin. So that version is worth some good money. At the top here, I see this Parts of the Caribbean dice game. First time I see this. They wanted $250 for it. I picked that up. Here I am looking at the knickknacks now, and I end up finding this. This is a cruise ship ornament for $4, and it would have been a pickup. I did open it, and there was actually some damage on it, so I ended up putting it back. But these do sell. Some cruise ship memorabilia and the models do sell, so definitely look them up. The same store in the fitness section, looking through all this weird fitness stuff. This is a cardio blade. It was not $1, it was $10. And I looked it up, and this thing actually has a over 100% sell-through rate, and it's something that you shake, and I guess it gives you some resistance or something. I don't know, but what I've learned over the years is weird exercise equipment sells. So I definitely looked it up, and I will pick that up. There's some money to be made there. I'm at a Salvation Army looking on the baggy wall, and I find this bag that's $6, and it's got a Yamaha original guitar strap in it, and I think that's worth at least $30. There are some souls on eBay, some of them high as 40, but because it's brand new sealed, I will pick that up. And then kind of in the junk section here, I find for $5.99, this is a 1982, I think it's some type of convention plate. It is old, it's made in the USA. I did a Google lens on it, and there's a sold at $30. So because it's in such great condition, I think it might be a slow sell, but I still think I can get at least $20 or $25 out of it. So I will pick that up. Something that is easy to list and easy to ship, right? Really no processing or cleaning involved with that one. And here I am checking out the board games again. I'm looking through this dice bucket for, phase 10 dice or maybe other dice games. For some reason, dice games hold some pretty good value. And there's a bag of older skip bows. I typically only pick up the deluxe skip bow, which comes in a box, and that can sell pretty regularly for some decent money. Checking out the plastics now at a Value Village. Look at this old ice bucket. It is from the 70s. It is a thermoserve plastic. Very cool. Sunfrost thermoware. Very cool, but just really doesn't sell. There's a bunch listed on eBay with no solds, so put that back. I love that 70s yellow color. A lot of ice trays. And then here, there's a bowl that's coming up. If you see it, it's hard to see the bottom right-hand corner here. I end up picking it up right away. I see it. Cranium Caribou. So, and they wanted $8 for this Cranium Caribou. Unfortunately, I looked it up and it was incomplete, so I had to put it back. Ooh. But I still managed to find a few things over the past few days, so let's go to the haul. All right, it is Paul here, and we're back home. I'm going to go over the stuff that I got in the last few days. It's been kind of a lighter haul, but still found some decent things. Over here at Value Village is a Welcome Aboard Babies book from the early 90s. It was in excellent condition, so I decided to pick it up for $4. I see that there are some solds around the $20 mark. And since it is something that really doesn't need any processing, it's easy to ship, easy to list, decided to pick it up. Beside it, for $2.50, I got this Perudo game. It's a dice game. And I've sold this game before. I get anywhere between $20 and $25 for it. So for that price, I will pick it up. And of course, like always, I always make sure the games are complete before I buy them. Next to it is kind of a possibly a bolo. This is a Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End Pirates dice game. First time I really see this game, and I see it sells pretty good. I'm gonna probably hope to get at least $25 to $35 for it plus shipping. I paid $2.50 for it, and it is complete. It's basically 4 cups, 20 dice, and some instructions. So pretty neat to see that. Over here, this is a cardio blade. This long kind of whiny thing. This is it was $10, and it's actually got over 100% sell-through rate on eBay. It's a cardio blade, so I think you run around with it, and it kind of jostles as it vibrates, and it gives you some sort of strength training or something. Not too sure about that. And beside it here, this is something that I've sold before. I paid $12 for this at Salvation Army. It is a Golden Tee plug and play game. I get about anywhere from $25 to $30 for this item, so not big profit on this one. I'm so familiar with selling these that I will pick them up, even though the profit's a little slim. Over here is something you don't see every day. This is a brand new sealed deluxe Linux operating system, 6.5. It is from 1999, and back when we used to buy these operating systems in the boxes. And this one I'm going to list for about $60 plus shipping. Somebody else has one listed on eBay, and the box is more damaged than mine. And I see that there's a lot of watchers on it. So I only paid $6 for it. So I think there's some good money to be made there. This is an old plate from 1982, some 1982 convention in San Diego. It was $6 at Salvation Army, and there is a sold for the $30 mark. So it might be a slow seller, but it's something that is in really good condition. It's easy to store, ship, and process, so I will definitely pick that up. And on the baggie wall, I found a bag that had a original Yamaha nylon guitar strap in it, and for $6, I decided to pick this up. They're all are sold between $30 and $40 online. So doesn't look to be anything fancy. I think it's probably about 10 to 15 years old, but I will pick that up. And lastly, here is a Cordon Rouge made in France champagne or ice bucket. This is made out of aluminum, and the sell-through rate's pretty good on this. It's, I think, around 80% on eBay, and they go anywhere from 25 to I've seen some sell at the $40 mark. I paid $4 for this, so there's definitely some money to be made there. And I have sold ice buckets and champagne buckets like that before, and there are people who collect this, obviously, for their bars, their basement bars and whatnot. So decent little find. But that's it for this week, guys. Pickings were a little slim. I want to thank you guys for watching. Come thrifting with me. If you could like and subscribe, that'd be great. And this is Paul signing out. We'll see you on the next one.